Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War stream, Campaign 2, Week 2, Day 2. That's a lot of twos. So, given that's the second day, we of course got to go finish out our tasks because yesterday we unfortunately had one of those where we had to go do dungeons, and obviously you can't do that in one single day because it takes 2 days worth of dungeons, and I do not advise wasting 100 gems on it because you'd waste 100 gems and there's really no point in doing that. So once we do this in the next task, we'll actually unlock a thing, specifically the pet, which will be available then. So let's just go set to some magic. We'll probably overwrite this one. I'm not sure what we're using this for currently. Probably for Explore 12 when we were messing with it earlier. And other than that, of course, we got the Delve. And tomorrow, we got the very shiny new Arena event. 6 hours, 56 minutes will be the first ever Arena Valor event. I will be streaming this some amount tomorrow. I'll probably do a little bit of a earlier stream, kind of like how we kind of do on Fridays or in the morning, and go over that, kind of just as a little brief thing, and then we'll do it quite a bit longer during the night, and kind of just do 2 separate streams of it. Not sure exactly how far we'll go into farming it. Really just depends on what the game mode's like, and if it's actually fun to farm, because that's another problem that it might have, because it is Arena after all. That's like if they added it to Treasure Hunt, like. Yeah, it's a loot, but it's treasure hunt. But, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, other than that, let's get into things. So, let's go do our dungeons. Get these out of the way, just get all of our silver tasks down. That is not what I want. I want a Phoenicia, please. Where is Phoenicia? I know you're in here. I need to keep a Phoenicia towards the top. I need another slot. Give us another slot. We need, like, infinite slots. There's technically infinite slots if you, like, copy-pasted every single one into, like, a spreadsheet. And then you just kept marking what each one was. So you could theoretically have infinite slots and just copy paste them over. However, that is rather inconvenient compared to actually having like 50 to 100 slots. I think currently we have like 40 question mark? Somewhere's around there, 30 something, 40 something. Somewhere's around there. And obviously you get a little bit more from VIP level. But those are very pricey, not worth it. So a little bit extra does help. Because I think we have 7 extra from VIP. I believe it's 1 per level or something. Doesn't completely fix the issue, but it helps. But anyways, hello everyone! Hello Captain, hello Isabel, hello Steve, hello Bill, hello Raji, and hello Birdleaf. Welcome, welcome. Hope all of you have been doing well. But yeah, I'm very curious to see how the new event will pan out tomorrow. Hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it's fun. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you get infinite offers as well. Normally you only have 3 offers per day for Arena. And while most people have probably been ignoring it, there are a few okay offers. Especially since it's 10% off, which is something that you're normally not even able to access if you don't have VIP 6. Because VIP 6 gives 20% off on any that isn't a VIP one. Actually, do I have one today? Like right here, you can see it's 25% off of this one. But the Arena does the 10% thing, which depending on what it is, like a pet offer is the main one. Can kind of be worth it. But yeah, the pet offer is probably the main one, I would say. But if I'm not mistaken, during the event, you're actually going to be able to do them infinitely. So every single time you do an Arena, you will get an offer. In a normal circumstance, you only get 3 per day, but I believe it is unlimited in a during a Valor event. We'll find out tomorrow after we do like our 4th Arena run. But I'm pretty sure it's infinite. Anyways, let's go do our last task that we have for Chapter 2 of the campaign. And that is win a battle with your hero using a dagger weapon, except training. So obviously the easiest way to go do this is to go use Rowan Quick Kill. Where do I have at really low level? I think Mr. Scales is still at level 1. So we'll go to Mr. Scales, we go to our Rowan team, and we simply just go replace out our weapon with any dagger in the game that doesn't block Rowan. Pretty straightforward. So let's go over here, go to weapon, go to dagger category, and any of these will be sufficient as long as it doesn't block our mana, and we're good to go. Doesn't even matter what we choose. It really means almost nothing. As long as it counts as a dagger and doesn't block her, you can use literally whatever. Not even sure what weapon I grabbed. But it works. Whatever I grabbed, it works. Because we're obviously not going to cast it. We're just using it to win 15 times. And then we get the final loot. And we actually get a pet from this. Technically a new pet that we don't already have. So we'll go wear it since we always wear the new pets. The outfit I'm kind of already wearing kind of matches it in a sense. Because I don't believe there's any like Egyptian looking one. I guess dragon armor somewhat looks like that, but not really. I don't know, we'll see. I'm pretty sure what we're wearing kind of works with it. Because they're both kind of spooky. Let's see. Also, hello, John. Glad you can make us live. We'll be streaming a little bit earlier tomorrow, too, so you might be able to catch us then. since it's at a little bit of a better time for most people, or some people, the earlier stream. Because we're going to be doing the event in the morning. Basically, the streaming schedule for tomorrow will probably be, first thing we'll stream is obviously Gems of War, doing a bit of the new arena event. Then probably Fall Guys. Actually, something really funny happening in Fall Guys tomorrow. Sonic the Hedgehog is being added to Fall Guys. I can't believe they actually got permission for that, but they did somehow. And it's happening tomorrow. It's also the last day for the racing minigames, which is quite convenient given that Sonic is being added to the game. It's kind of funny. Other than that, Minecraft Steve actually comes out for Smash. I'm not sure if we're doing a stream for that tomorrow, but I might. It'll probably be very short, like an hour or two. But casually messing with that would probably be pretty fun. His moveset looks rather interesting. I've seen Minecraft content. I never bothered playing Minecraft. Just isn't a game that appeals to me as much, just because it's too sandboxy. But it seems like a ridiculously fun character nonetheless, as well as very broken. So, hello, Original! Welcome! Yeah, a lot of things tomorrow. Lots of things. And of course, this weekend we got Vault event for Gems of War. And also we'll still have our normal nightly stream tomorrow, of course, which we'll be doing a lot more of the arena event. Tomorrow night's stream will probably go for like 2 or 3 hours. Probably closer to 2, because I'll probably get tired. The later we go, the more tired I'll be. So we'll see at that point. But I'll probably go for at least 2+ hours, see how it goes. Depends how worth farming the arena event is really what it's going to come down to. Also, having on a 1-day format is going to be kind of weird. Normally it'll take place over the course of 3 days, like how the Vault event does. I'm not sure if they're just doing it as a one-off thing, just to show everyone as a preview, like, hey, this is what the event looks like, or something like that. I'm not sure, but I wonder if that will be a reoccurring thing, where it can have a 1-day midweek and then a weekend-long one. I wonder if those kind of cycle between the two, just so they can have something extra. Because Wednesday, you generally don't have anything going on. You have a pet active, and if you already have the pet, you don't even need to do the pet. And even if you do the pet takes like 5 minutes. So it doesn't really take that long at all. Even earlier in the game, it's only going to take like 10-15 minutes tops. Actually, in super early game, it could theoretically take about 45 minutes, but most people are beyond that point. It's like the first week that you start. Beyond that point, it's pretty easy to do 15 minutes or quicker. And by end game, it's like 3 to 5 minutes. Because obviously you just wipe it out very quickly. Like the first 4, 5, 6 battles will probably be one-shotted with whatever you have that late in the game with that many stats. And once we get this down, we get the new pet. As well as all the other loot along the way, because I don't believe I claimed any of them. There it is. And that is Chapter 2, Week 2 completes. Let's go claim our loot. Or first our stars, which allows us to go claim our loot. And here's everything you get between the paid pass and the free side. And it totals to useless junk, many useless junks, ultra useless junk. And then it goes new pet and the upgrade for the artifact. And this upgrade artifact gives you 5 HP. And this thing is just a cosmetic pet, which we shall go wear and go upgrade, because why not? Even though it does nothing. Alright, there we go. Let's go wear the pet. So if we go under troops, go under pets, and go to upgradable, because it should be like the only one. Oh yeah, that thing I'm deliberately keeping unupgraded. But let's go upgrade this thing. And there we go. Use a little bit of our blues. Wouldn't matter, we have like infinite white food at this point. We're seemingly infinite. And there we go, that's what the thing looks like. Okay, you know what? We're actually going to change our outfit to match it a little bit better. Let's see. It's outfit time. We need more outfits. Oh, Death Knight armor actually kind of works pretty well with it. I kind of forgot. Sure. Let's go with Death Knight. We need the other hat to go with it. Actually, what would the dragon one kind of... I think it might work. It's kind of like a tombstone with the Death Knight. I guess that works. Okay. Let's see. The skin color matches. Do we have a blue that matches the other thing? Or even Death Knight? One or the other. Match either the pet or yourself. Purple would also work. It has a little bit of purple on it. Hold up. That purple doesn't match perfectly though. That one almost does. None of these match perfectly. We need a color slider. I'm just gonna go with that, I think. Let me actually change the feature. Let's see, what different ones do we have? That one. I actually kind of like that one more for this particular instance. Let me see it with the other colors. I think that works. What does it look like with the bluer one? The one, doesn't perfectly match though. It's too far off. Probably go with the purples, I think. Is that the right purple? It looks like the right purple. It wasn't, but with the pattern that we're using, it actually does work better that way. It does seem like it's slightly darker underneath the eyes. Okay, let's just roll with that. I think that is what we roll with. There we go. Continue. There we go. We have now matched it. Let's see. Do you remember what you used for the Crypt Keeper Pure faction? Yes. It's, we showed it during the video. It's, that's not it. It's, this is the exact team I ran for it. And I ran it with no potions as well. At the time, though, obviously with potions it'd be pretty easy. I might even want to run that one Purple Troop if you do run it with potions. But I ran it with Triple Lady Marana and Graveseer, with the Graveseer in third, and just everything else is Lady Marana. With a +2 red, +1 blue, -1 brown. I don't believe this banner existed at the time when I did it. However, it is currently the best banner that would work for this team. I believe the other alternatives are +2 blue, +1 red. Well, +2 red, +1 blue works better, which didn't exist at the time, but it does now. Because that didn't come till like 3, 4, 5 factions after the fact. Okay, so now that we got that done, and we got ourselves our little pet. I upgraded it, right? What did we get? 5 gems? Yeah, it was probably 5 gems. I don't think we got anything interesting there. So now, we got the faction events. And before I forget, I should probably go do the adventure board. I don't have anything too good there. We do have a event key, if nothing else. But other than that, nothing too enticing. I'll go put my doomed weapon over here. Obviously, we only were using it like that earlier because of the requirement. So we'll switch back our weapon, and we're going to be good to go. So let's just clear through these real quick, and then we'll go do the faction. And go do the entirety of the faction of Crypt. I'm not sure exactly what team I'll run. You can run Gargoyles, you can run Guard's Avatar, you can run Phoenicia, you can run Skull Spam. Quite a few Skull Spam underneath red and purple. Actually, almost every good Skull Spammer is underneath that coloration. So it gives you quite a bit of options. So we'll definitely have choices, that's for sure. Also, hey, our chat and our number of viewers is working today. Nice. Hopefully it keeps doing that and not magically stopping for no reason whatsoever. It's always strange when it doesn't do it. Because it's literally not set up differently from day to day at all in any way, shape, or form. Yet it just magically decides to not work sometimes. And I have no clue why. You ran double Tesla for faction? Oh yeah, you do have access to red, so you can run Tesla. You can't run the half mana start for Tesla though. Though 20% is not too bad. Because you would need green or yellow, green or yellow in play in order to run it. Well, it's still decent without the half mana start. 20% is still decent. Hello, Michael B. Welcome. I think I might switch to Phoenicia for it. I'm not sure. I showed Gargoyle for the video. Nice standard team. Pretty easy to build. Super cheap. Oh, you only do the free battle? Well, that is the free battles. You only have to do 30 gems to get the whole thing done. For the faction. That are the free battles. Or it's pretty much free. 30 gems is basically 0 gems. We'll move that over. And there's no point going any further than that unless you're doing pure faction. And there's our event key. Last little loot of the thing. Adventure board didn't really give anything too enticing. It's been ages since we got a mythic adventure board. Felt like it's been months at this point. I don't think it's been that long, but it sure feels like it's been that long. And legendaries very rarely seem like they've been occurring lately either. Hopefully they'll tweak those values a bit. I think they might have tweaked it the other way though. But anyways, I guess we gotta do the faction event now. Start getting to this. Always remember to go buy your thing initially because it helps save you some time and you're almost guaranteed gonna need it anyway, so you might as well just grab it. It's only 30 gems to get all these rewards, which is actually one of the biggest returns on investment of any game mode in the entire game. For only 30 gems, you get 2 orbs, a vault key, all these shards and everything, as well as all the loot that you get per every single delve that you do. It actually has the best exchange rate of any game mode in the entire game. Tuesday delves, that is. So definitely make sure to go and do it every single Tuesday. It has the best payout of any event relative to how much you put into it. The only one that technically has better payout is if you're doing the free side of Bounty Hunter, as in spending no money towards Bounty Hunter. But aside from that, this has the best payout. It's every single week as well, rather than once every about month or so. Hello, Barbara! Glad I can make it. Okay, so let's figure out what team we want to go run. Definitely not that one. That's for high level. Also, it's a little bit of an older version of a high level team. You know what? I'm just going to build a team. I'm not sure what I want to run yet. So we're just going to build one. Let's see. What on earth do we want? Let me just get rid of everything. How do we want to build this? Do we just go Phoenicia? Let's see. Red. We got Tesla. We got the Vinish Ball Aquilin because of red-purple. We got, oh yeah, we can't run Guard's Avatar, can we? Oh, we'll go Phoenicia, I guess. We'll run a Phoenicia. Run a Leprechaun. Actually, we can run Thrall. Hold up. This is a Delve. He has, like, infinite magic. That'd be very broken. And then we just run Hero with Redstorm off of, what's it called? Sunspear, where are you? Sunspear, where are you? It's alphabetical order. Still can't find it. There we go. And weapon can be literally whatever. What are we missing? We're missing brown and we're missing blue. Is there any brown-blue weapon that isn't completely useless? Bronze lock pistol, technically. We do have a little bit of a gold gain. Withering staff, but I don't think we need the skull damage. You know what? I'm just going to run bronze lock. It also has a backup burn if we somehow don't have burn. So that we can do triple damage. Phoenicia does have a burn, but it's not that good of a burn. So that might be able to help us. Though I don't think we're really going to need that extra skull damage. Even when we're cleaning something up. And then we just change our banner to, I guess purple-red? Because we have the storm and we need Thrall to have that little bit extra mana. What is the minus on that? Minus brown or minus yellow? I'm going to minus brown since we're not really using bronze lock that much. Just so Phoenicia, in case she takes a yellow, gets it. And let's roll that. So that's +3 purple, +1 red, and that's it. Oh, and +1 green. So a nice little variety there. There you go. That should be good. And we'll run with this. So bronze lock pistol, Thrall, Phoenicia, Leprechaun is what we're going to roll with. All right, let me go start a battle. I was going to change my medals, but we need to make sure we do a battle. If you go out of this menu prior to doing at least one battle, it will not save. Do be wary of that if you haven't already used the team before. So you do want to set your medals after you do one battle. Gotta re-input the entire team again. Okay, so that will save the team that we have now. And now we'll go run... Oh, wait, I want to switch to magic. We're already using magic. Never mind. We're already using exactly what we need. That works. I just realized we could put Mirage Queen into this team. Where can we fit it, though? We'd have to replace Thrall or Leprechaun, which would mess with our mana a little bit. For the earlier battles, it might actually be better with it. For the later battles, it's probably better to go with... what's it called? To go with the Mirage Queen, so you can get that mana start. But it should be fine for now. It's not that much slower. If we got rid of Thrall or something, that would be a 50% mana start for her. But we'd also be getting rid of Thrall. Oh yeah, you can always just copy the team before you leave it and then go back into it. That would also work. Are you doing a midday stream tomorrow? Yes. It'll be starting around, probably when I wake up, so around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe a little bit later. Probably around there. But around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's about 14 hours from right now. Is around when we'll be doing it. It'll probably last about 2-ish hours or so. It really depends how much fun the arena event is. Which is questionable. Arena is just a weird game mode. It's a really dated game mode. And it didn't really get that much undated after the most recent patch. I'll throw that down. However, the loot might be so enticing that we'll just go for it regardless. Yes, you can also run 2 times Catcher, so you can also run 2 times Tina, 9,000. Both of which would take double cast. Tina 9,000 you run with mech class, of course. And then you just do a big mana generator with it. And you'd be good to go. Got 1 mana short though. So close yet so far. Hello, Mabarashi! Been doing pretty good. So hello, Dragon Ball Z fan and Bill. Welcome, welcome. Also, this is one of the annoying delves that still have a tier 1 room. A lot of the earlier delves they ever made have tier 1 rooms. Like, almost none of the ones that they've been doing recently have tier 1 rooms anymore. Which is very much a good thing, because some of the most annoying battles are actually underneath tier 1. Not only is there Devour battle under it, but there's also a Dust Devil battle, which can end up moving the positions of your team. I think just one other really annoying one. But the Dust Devil one's by far the most annoying. It's probably the most annoying room in all of Delves. And it's actually underneath tier 1. Despite that being the lowest rarity one. Which is kind of strange, but it is how it is. Yeah, I'm curious to see how much grinding we have to do for the Valor event to actually get rewards. Also, I might need to cover a video on how to do Arena soon. I definitely will. I'm not sure if I'll make one for this one, but I definitely will for the weekend long event. Right now, everyone's just kind of testing the waters and everything with it. But by the other weekend, I definitely need to make a video on how to draft Arena. I'll probably briefly go over at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, but I'll have an entire video guide probably prepared for it for the weekend long one. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will probably skip on this first one. Like, they might try it a little bit, but Wednesday's a bit of a weird day to grind a lot. Kind of in the middle of the week, in the middle of nowhere. And most people probably didn't realize it until very recently that it's actually tomorrow. We technically knew about this for about a week or two now. But it's only showed up in the game the last 2 days, as far as it being 100% confirmed. So a lot of people might not even notice that either, because it's kind of hidden on that one menu. There we go. Nice easy kills. What about the weapon? Is it with it? Is it worth it? Wait, I'm not sure what you're asking. Which weapon are you referring to? The weapon from this faction? It's like Life and Death. It's quite a bit weaker though. Is it worth it? I personally feel like I don't use it just because Life and Death is so much superior. But Life and Death's not available till another 2 or 3 weeks from now. Which is pretty close, so you might just want to wait till Life and Death. The current weapon available today is not going to be available for quite a while, though. But yeah, the weapon's not horrible, but Life and Death is vastly superior. Yeah, we'll take that down. And he was good. Phoenician, he should be dead. I don't think he had any revive on that team. Sadly enough that the Catcher's team, which is actually technically a better team, is less annoying than the Dragon Soul team with the eggs. Just because of all the resummon the eggs combined with Dragon Soul have. It's 225% with a 50%. Whereas that team has none. The other Dragon team is very annoying. Also because of how much revive it has. Any battle with revive is annoying. In any circumstance, because you gotta go re-kill them. Revive in general is probably the most annoying mechanic currently in the game. That and freeze, but freeze is annoying in a different way. Oops, I almost just took the final room. The tier 1 room just blends in so much with how gray it is. Yeah, I still need to get around to doing more of the World Lore event today. We'll do that tonight. I think we only have 4 sigils left right now. Didn't we finish them all last night? Or did I keep more than that? They die pretty quick though. Oh, we'll go for that. Should be enough mana. And I should be a dead if he lets me cast sometime today. There we go. Also, we're so close to our level, we should be able to get it. Arena does give hero XP. It does not give class XP, but it does give you hero XP, as in that really big number. That's your total level thing. So we would probably gain a level at some point tomorrow from all the arena we're going to be doing. Yeah, we're still not sure how many arena runs it will take to go from reward to reward. We also don't know for sure if it has a diminishing return. Yeah, Beatrix has absurd damage if you give it potions. It goes very, 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 very high. Hello, William! You got your first mythic today, nice. You have 1 event key to use and got lucky. Oh gosh, nice. The mythic is from Mrs. Scales. Which one? Uriali or Mamba Sarah? Mama Sarah would probably be an okay damage source earlier on in the game. Uriali's okay. You'd have to synergize it with other true damage to really be able to use it, though. I feel like from an early game perspective, Mamba Sarah would be stronger. But Uriali wouldn't be horrible. It does have boost ratio, which scales earlier in the game. So either or would kind of work. Was wondering, could Famine drop from one of the lore tiers? As you got it earlier, but not sure. What do you mean by one of the lore tiers? There's no random troop drop there, is there? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. You mean from the World Lore event? Oh, I think you mean World Lore event. Yes, it can. It would be exceedingly unlikely, but it can. For the World Lore event right now, those random troop drops, while it is exceedingly unlikely, anything under that category can drop. So the full list of what you can get for this event is if you click onto a battle and click on Edit Your Team, and click on Troops and then click Show All, every single thing here can drop. So that does include Aquaticus, Fallen Valdis, Famine, Queen of Sin, Shabana Vespera, Sacrax, Will of Nisha, not Xenos because he's only, so those 7. Everything except Xenos can theoretically drop if you get a mythic, though it's only a 1 in 7 chance, and the chance you get a mythic is already exceedingly unlikely. But theoretically, yes, you could 1 in 7 a Famine, though keep in mind that is probably not going to happen. Even if you spent like 10,000 gems on the event, it likely wouldn't. But do be wary of that. So I would not advise trying to get Famine that way. That is theoretically possible. Just exceedingly unlikely. Getting the Legends that way wouldn't be too bad, though. I could easily get Queen of Tanya and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure I already have all the Legends, pretty much. But, yeah, all 7 of those mythics, everything except Xenos can drop, that you see there. And the reason Xenos can't is he's Soulforge only. Let's go back to finishing out the Delve, and then we'll go do the World Lore event a little. Get more pokes onto that. Oh, I'll take this one. Oh, you did get it. Oh, nice. That is exceedingly lucky. I've gotten like a dozen or 2 at this rate from various passes. You know, when you buy up for an event and you just randomly get a mythic. It's always kind of funny. Obviously, in every single one of those instances, I've never needed the mythic. But, I'd be pretty hype if you actually did need the mythic. I've always had every mythic like immediately, so I've never actually gotten a mythic I didn't have from it. But that would be pretty insane. Just like randomly going for an event and then not even realizing it, and then boom, you get a mythic you don't have. It's very rare though. Not sure its exact rate, but it's exceedingly rare. It's like somewhere between a glory key and a gem key chance of getting a mythic. Is how much each one of those drops have of giving you a mythic. I believe specifically it's the chance when you open a tier 4 guild chest. Whatever that chance is of getting a mythic, I believe is the chance of getting a mythic when you're opening for the event thing. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but from what I've seen, that seems to be about the rate. I forget exactly what that rate is, but somewhere's between a glory key and a gem key. A glory key is a, what, 0.01%, and the other one's a 0.1%, which is 1 in 1,000 and 1 in 10,000. So it's somewhere's around 1 in 5,000, or somewhere's within that general area. Not sure exactly, though. They've never given the data. But it does seem to be somewhere's around 1 in 5,000. Give or take a little. Which theoretically means if you tier 3 every single event, you'd get a mythic about every... Well, in that case, it would only be once every a very long time. Maybe it is a little bit more common than that, actually. Because I've gotten way more mythics than that from it. I'm not sure. Because we've definitely gotten at least over a dozen. And even if you only do tier 3, you're getting like, what, 15, 20 drops normally? Somewhere's around there. But yeah, during every World Lore event, there is a very small chance of getting a mythic. Whatever mythics are usable for the event are all droppable from the, every single time you get the troop from the event. It's exceedingly rare, but technically possible. I was doing that as if we could gain an extra turn from the reds. That's Thrau's job, not Bronze-Lock Pistol. We'll take it. Why not? Sure, against full mana. Just in case. This should still be enough to kill, right? Yes. Phoenicia does fall off soon, though. Either at the later part of this delve or next delve, it will stop one-shotting. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few. I'm not sure what the full list is. But yeah, Hiking Iron Gut's a pretty insane one to get. It's a really good drop. It is a very, very good drop. He was available 2 weeks in a row recently, too. First in Soul Forge, then an event key, so he's going to be a while before he's available again. Hiking Iron Gut. Because both the main 2 ways of obtaining him have just passed recently. One last week and one the week prior. You still get him randomly from a key drop table, but the chance is even rarer. Because how many mythics are in that drop table? Chances specifically getting the mythic you want is very unlikely. Also, we'll have a code after we finish out Arena. I mean, Arena. Gosh, I'm naming everything incorrectly today. I've been doing that all day. But, especially during the video earlier. But, Delve. Once we finish out Delves, we'll hand out code. And then we'll go poke the World Lore event a little. And tomorrow night we're going to be focusing primarily on the Arena event. Because we'll still be grinding that. Basically like as if it was the last day of a Vault event, essentially. Not the same loot, of course, but still some pretty good loot nonetheless. We're always curious what the interval is for it, because every single drop is pretty insane. Particularly the infinite orbs and the infinite writs. There's also theoretically infinite diamonds. Obviously that doesn't mean as much to me, but to a lot of people that does mean something. Infinite diamonds. Because you technically get 10 diamonds on every single one of those first rewards. Or was the second reward, actually? I think it was second reward. First reward was 3 gem keys. Let me see, I actually have the order for it. The reward cycle for the event is 3 gem keys, then 1,000 jewels, which is basically like saying 10 diamonds. 2 event keys, 60 writs, and then 1 orb of chaos. Every one of those rewards is pretty good. And the very noteworthy ones is you can infinitely farm diamonds, you can infinitely farm writs, and you can infinitely farm orbs of chaos. All 3 of which are obviously very sought after resources. Diamonds craft every mythic in the game. Writs give you deeds, which are used to upgrade kingdoms. And Orb of Chaos are used to get the Doom rarity troops, or the boss troops, whatever you want to call them. I'm not sure what their official names are these days. But all those red border troops require a lot of orbs, particularly blues. It'd be interesting to see how it pans out. You gave an Iron Gut to all your guilds with a legendary task. Nice, that's very lucky. I can't remember the last mythic my guild got from a task. It's been about a month or so, if not longer. I think the most recent one we got was pretty trashed, unfortunately. I think it was like Oriali or something. Something relatively useless. It'd be cool if you saw like a Fair Shra or something. So everyone in your guild can farm souls better. Especially since Fair Shra is theoretically viable up to at least 2 copies. Theoretically even to 3 or 4. However, has a drastically diminishing return at that point compared to having 1 or 2. Four Fair Shra is kind of funny. It's not really that viable, but you get to see a gigantic soul drop, which is always funny. Like it almost reaches 1,000 per battle. At one point in the game, you actually used to be able to with the bonuses and everything. It's not currently possible anymore, though. Yeah, Reality Scorpius is actually available this week. I mentioned that briefly in the video as well, but all the components to go get a Reality Scorpius are available. In event keys, Reality is available, and Scorpius is in Soulforge. So you can theoretically build up a Reality Scorpius combo this week. All the drops are available in one way or another at 100% chance. Actually, sorry, the event key one is 50% chance. You'll either get Mombasera or the or Reality. However, the Soulforge one is 100% for Scorpius. But the event key one is 50% chance. When you get a mythic, it'll be either Mombasera or Reality. That's a 0.01% chance into a 50-50, depending on which one you get. But they are both available this week. I wouldn't really advise going for that team, though, anymore. It has fallen off as far as its true viability, since it can't really be used for Explore anymore. It's still a good team. It's still very effective against teams that don't have any immune to poison. The only problem is in the current state of the game, that is increasingly becoming less and less teams, the amount of teams that have no immune to poison whatsoever. However, it is still very viable against any team that runs 0 poisons. So switching to it in those situations can be viable. However, I wouldn't really go too far out of your way to bother getting it. Though if you do need a mythic from both those 2 kingdoms, they are technically the best mythic in both their respective kingdoms, if you're using it for that combo. So maybe worth considering in that regard. Yeah, you could always just run Karandera in it. Because in single extra turn with both poison and curse. You just have to remember to put your Karandera in front of your Reality. Otherwise it'll poison then curse rather than curse then poison. Which obviously will be kind of counterproductive because it'll make your first extra turn not do anything. But the easiest way to counter that is just make sure to... I meant to take a skull there, whoops. But the easiest way to counter that is make sure to put your Yali behind your Karandera. Can you stop gaining Submerge? That'd be great. There we go. We had that triggered for the rest of the Delve. Luckily the rest of the Delve is done. So I don't need to worry about it now. Okay, 3 more floors. 70, 80, 90. Actually, technically you don't need to do all 90. You just need to do like a room or 2. Depends how the points are leading up to it. But once we do, we'll hand out a code. And then we'll go do a little bit of War Lore event. And then tomorrow we have a billion things we need to go do. But yeah, I might do 4 streams tomorrow. We might be doing 4 streams tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. We'll definitely do at least 3. The Gems of War in the morning, then Fall Guys, then Gems of War at night. I'm not sure if we'll put Smash in there. Too many things to cover. Also, we like almost never cover Smash. Even though I think it's my second highest playtime of any Switch game currently. And I believe has the third highest game time of anything I played this year. It's either third, fourth, or fifth. Somewhere around there, I'm not sure. I like almost never stream it though. What do we go for here? Oh, so the previous stream we had did pretty good as well. However, it was mostly because it was a tournament. So it was more, I guess, automatically clickbaity. In a sense. Let's see. Take that over. Get her destroy. Because we were one of probably only a very few amount of people who were insane enough to actually run plant in a tournament. Which is currently considered low tier in tournaments. It's pretty good casually. But in tournament settings, it is abysmal. I'll go for that. I'm really surprised this is still one-shotting. How much damage do we have on this thing? We only have this delve to, I believe, 188, but we might have 50%, so that might be what's doing it. The extra stats from 50%. Yeah, we're still one-shotting. Really surprised by that. Oh, that might be dead just off of skulls. There we go. And also, we do triple damage to burning with this setup. So if we need a big skull poke to finish something off, we can do it that way. Bronze-Lock Pistol also applies burn. It's one of the reasons why we're running it. It's actually the best weapon in the game for applying burn to first slot, while still keeping on your turn. That and technically Essence of Evil. But they both have different situations where you'd use one or the other. But Bronze-Lock Pistol and Essence of Evil are the two best weapons for setting burn on first slot. If you need it as a backup burn on a given team. And that's basically what we're using it for here. Because we do have triple damage on this hero class to burnings. And while that's not what we're primarily using it for, we're using it for its Red Storm. It is still an effect that it has, so we might as well utilize it. That's pretty much the reason for Bronze-Lock Pistol. That and it's okay mana accumulation. It's been better in the past, but if you're using Leprechaun, you're getting a bit of gold at the start, and that makes Bronze-Lock get more destroy, which can help it out a little. Also good, we didn't get the Dragon Soul variant of this. It's always so annoying with 50% to 25%. Oh, I thought there was just 2 eggs. It's only 1 egg. Never mind. Still annoying nonetheless. Okay, we're not frozen on anything, so let's grab that. Take our explosion. Luckily right into an extra turn, and the egg barely lives. Oh, now things are barely living. Only the really high durability things are surviving, though. We could probably kill this with Destroy, but we'll go for that. And luckily it does not summon a dragon. Otherwise we'd have to go re-kill the entire thing, and I believe it has immune to burning, and we don't have Curse, so that would have been annoying. If he revived there, would have taken like an extra 30 seconds just to kill it. Which is why Revive is so annoying. I was going to go for Explosion here. And then Phoenicia into probably Bronze-Lock. I can actually kill him with the Destroy off of Bronze-Lock. There we go, easy. And even if that didn't kill him, the burn would have for 3 damage. And while that's not a lot of damage, it's still helpful nonetheless. I'll take this because it's high multiplier. It's technically a treasure room, but we'll take it first, might as well. So this treasure room used to not exist in this delve, but of course since it just goes into the treasure room slot, it does now. When this delve first existed, that was one room that was added at a later time. Which reminds me, we haven't gotten new delve floors for a while. I wonder if we're going to get some updated ones or rebalanced ones around the time when we have every delve in the game. Because we're getting pretty close. I believe we are 10 delves away, somewhere around there. I believe it's 10 delves away from us having every delve in the game. Because there's only going to be 1 per kingdom. And unless they're going to be adding another kingdom, there will be 34 delves. Maybe 35 if we ever get another kingdom. But as it stands, there's only going to be 34 delves. 1 per kingdom, of course. And then they're going to have another world or something to replace it out with. We don't know exactly what they're doing with that. However, they know what they're going to be doing. because normally they have that planned out like over a year in advance. A lot of their updates, sometimes even up towards to 2 years in advance in certain cases, but they pretty much already know what they're doing for next year probably at this point. And one of those things will probably be that update, because they would have to. I believe it goes till October of next year until it runs out. It's either September or October, somewhere around there, at which point we'll have every delve in the game, and they'll have to add a new format for the kingdoms. Because how the game used to be is back in the day, we used to get a new kingdom about every few months or so. And these used to be gigantic, huge events where you throw down a bunch of keys to go get all these new troops, particularly gold keys, which is why we hoard gold keys. Just out of habit from that from like 2 or 3 years ago, almost 3 years at this point, gosh. It's been a while. But yeah, it's been 2.5 years since we had a new kingdom. But yeah, we used to get one about every few months. And then that was replaced with delves. And then after delves go away, they're probably going to have some kind of new format for it, because it's always been like a big part of this game, having some kind of big drop every like X amount of time. With a bunch of exciting troops. So sometimes it's less exciting given the faction. So some kingdoms have been less exciting as well. But yeah, they were always been pretty big events in the game. A little bit less so for delves, but they're still pretty big events when a new delve drops, nonetheless. I don't think it was as big as new kingdoms used to be. It's still pretty big. Let's see. But yeah, they're going to need some kind of new format after that. Unless they just don't replace with an equivalent of that, which they could, but I don't know, something that's kind of always been with the game. And there we go. Is that enough, or do we still need another battle or two? Nope, that is enough. We theoretically did not need to waste 30 gems. However, it's helped us speed through it a little bit quicker. So it wasn't in complete waste. And you got a little bit of loot from it anyways. Oh, yeah, definitely wasn't a complete waste. Nice. A blue orb. That's what we want to see. Very nice. Okay. Next order of business. Let me go do some more lore event. So for this, we'll switch over to our thing. I might want to go to 20%. What team are we using? I think we're going to change our team, and I just haven't decided what team I wanted to go with yet. What did I do this one? That's actually not too bad. Yeah, you know what? We might run this. That seems perfectly fine. Oh yeah, let me go hand out code before I forget. Thank you, Bill, for reminding me. Oh, I don't have Discord open. I never opened it. I normally try to before the stream so I don't forget. And I forgot. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, is this the team we're going with? I guess. Why not? Let's just roll with this. Should be fine. We'll run it with 20%, I think, though. Just to give it a little bit of initial mana. It's going to bother me if it's not the other way around, though. There we go. Okay. And now that we fixed that, let's go and do this team. Let me go make sure it's on my copy paste, though. I think I just put it on it, but just to make sure it is indeed. And let's go do the Ward Lore event. And we have 8 battles left, so we should be able to get those all done today, probably. Oh, wait, the team's already here. Wait, when did I replace the team? Oh, yeah, because that's where I created it. Mr. Squirrel Bill. Let's see, did it load yet? Nope, it is still loading. Gosh, it takes like 5 minutes on the other computer sometimes. But anyways, let's go run a few battles, and by then it should hopefully be loaded. And then grab the code. Queen Titania, dead. Oh, you survived. That's unfortunate. Well, here, have another one. Just have another one! Forgot we have enchant and everything too, so that works out quite well. It's not a mana accumulation method. I was about to like cast it as if it is. It is very much not. Easy enough. This squirrel's nutty for codes, it's funny. Gosh, a level 10 Cobra, well, we'll ignore that. This actually gives more value than it. We're not going to take a level 10 Cobra. We need to go disable you. It still only gives 1 antidote at that high of a level. I'm very surprised. I'll take this Viper. But yeah, it seems like it might have just been better to stick with highest rarity the whole time. I'm not sure if that battle ever does give higher. And while it technically had initially higher, it just isn't worth it. Keep doing it, doesn't seem. But I keep doing it just to think like, you know, maybe eventually. It'll actually give extra. I'll take that. Problem is we don't have full mana, but we can just disable something else. I should probably disabled him just in case. I think it's fine though. And he's dead. Oh, we got the little summon thingy too. The 10% chance to transform. And then we are forced into a Mambasera. Also, the thing should be loaded by now. Let me go get it. Code time! Are you done loading? Yes, you are. Good. Now to go find it. Hello, Kafka. How you doing? Where are the codes at? I believe it was this one. PTX, because we gave out the swag one last time. Let's see. This one should be the one that works. And if not, I handed out another code that I wasn't aware of. Nope, that's the one. Okay, here it goes. Here's the redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com with the game code section, or simply click the link that we're about to post and open that in a new tab. Your invite code is underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says in the bottom left underneath your settings, right over here is what you put in. You can also get it on the main menu, of course. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy and paste the random numbers and letters, starting with PTX and all those random numbers and letters, and give the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold, with the main loot being the 1 gem key. And yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. The whole normal spill. It's only usable on PC mobile, of course, as always. Unfortunately. I'll take that over. We'll do our pokety poke. Apparently pokety poke's not enough to win. Here, have a fun Essa. Gosh, just a big HP buff. Oops, I just misclicked. Okay, let's go do the Viper. Then we'll move on to what should be the boss. It's once every 4. I'm losing track of how many battles we did though. There's another Vow Raven. Yeah, I might as well finish out all of our sigils. Should be able to very quickly. It's not that many left. We'll do that just to make sure it dies. Get our HP buff from it. Throw another AoE, throw another AoE, it's down. We'll take the 145 and see if it's actually going to give us a better thing. Probably not. We'll still try nonetheless. Okay, I'll take red. Take another red. I should probably be taking purple if we can. We need those reds for extra turns. Throw a Finessa down on you. Actually killed, really. And then we'll essence you. And Queen of Tanya for the win. There's any way to target the other guy with a stealthy. Still only 1 antidote. Really weird. I should probably start doing this Cobra. But I'm so committed to these weak ones now that either is going to do it. Doesn't matter. I think our guild's getting pretty close to getting all of it done anyways. Shouldn't really matter too much. But it does seem like the highest rarity is the way to go. Do the highest level of the highest rarity. Seems like the best strategy for this week. Even though we didn't start that way. Yeah, how's the guild doing actually? Oh yeah, we're almost done already. It's Tuesday and we're almost done with it already. That is perfectly fine. So it doesn't really matter too much how well we score. As long as we do our battles. But if anyone has any other questions, let me know. Because as soon as we finish out the last of our World Lore event battles, we'll probably call it a wrap for now. Or for tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll have a morning stream going over all of the new arena event. We'll probably go over a little bit of strategy. Obviously, we'll be doing it live. And messing with it. So if you guys have any questions during that too, we'll be able to answer them. And you also get to see some drafts and everything done live for Arena. It's been a long time since we've done Arena though. I might be a little rusty. But obviously we did a little bit when the patch came out. But since then, haven't really been touching it much. But obviously we will be tomorrow because it's the Valor event, which you got to go do a bunch of Arena for. A lot of Arena. Like literally the only thing you would do all day if you had the time. Obviously, we won't be doing it literally all day. We'll do it for probably a couple hours throughout the day. Mostly just kind of testing it. We'll be doing it probably a lot more the weekend when it comes for a weekend event. But for tomorrow, we'll do at least a couple hours into it. Probably like 2 in the morning, 2 in the other stream. That's probably how we'll split it. Most likely. I'll throw Queen Titania down. We'll grab a... what do we even want for follow-up at this point? Essence of Evil's already going to have full mana. Oh, you know, I could just throw Finessa down. Would have been fine, I guess. We'll throw that down. Get our little bit of mana back. I can actually kill that with a Pokety Poke. Oh, now we have double Pokety Poke. Oh, one red short of getting extra turn. We could have already won. Ah, still one short, though it doesn't matter. We already won at that point. Gosh, it's still only given one antidote. Yeah, doing the Cobras would have been so much better. We've committed too much to the ultra rare battles, though. We can't stop now. Let's see. Once again, I have no clue why I took that green. There's no point in doing that compared to casting Funessa. Okay, taking that 5 times red. Whoops. I'll try for it off of 4 times. There we go. And that should be match. And one more will kill. There we go. Gosh, those battles are still horrible. I should just switch over to Cobra. Oh well, we're sticking with it. We shall embrace our mistake. Let's see. There's not a cascade for that, so we're just gonna go for the red to the blue. Oh wait, oops, they both went down. Whoops, not that big a deal. I was gonna try taking the red to the blue thingy. We'll do the poke just so Queen of Tanya is enough to kill. And at this point, we might as well just wait out the timer. Because she wins. Or that works too. There we go. And we got 2 more battles, so let's go do them. Oh, hello, Gustavo! Welcome. Okay, I'll throw an essence down. Do it on you just so you don't do it via ability. I don't think it was anything too annoying, but still want to get it out of the way. Throw you down. Throw another one down. That should be match. And then one more battle unless we get Val Raven in. And we'll do it on these multiple 150 Vipers. Which at this point is our best room to take for loot. Oh, I just gave him a thing. That could have been our essence. Oh well. We have everything we need to win, so we'll throw that down. We'll throw that down. We'll throw this down. I'll throw that down. And it is very much dead. And we hit an extra turn off of that. Gosh. That was a lot of very quick damage. And we're out of battles now. Let's see. Where are we in our guild? I'm pretty sure like everyone in this general area did all their battles. So I'm not the lowest of everyone who did all their battles. But it do seems like we're lower than we could be, potentially. It's just a really weird event week. I wish they would make the scoring for this less overly convoluted every single day. Also, Isabel, you've been completely smashing this. Gosh, you're probably on leaderboard. Where are you on leaderboard right now? We're all the way at 27. Nice. You are very far. There we go. Oh, this was the code from earlier, of course. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. It's probably still good as well. Let's see. There's a defend team on PS4 that has 2 Zugofs and then Entangle or Enrage Karandera. Oh gosh, that's a lot of orbs. Yeah, some people got the 2 Karanderas. Two Zugofs to flex that they had 2 Zugofs, and then they were like, "Ooh, Enrage Karandera, I could flex even harder now and actually have something new." But yeah, there are some people that own 2 Zugofs plus Karandera, Enrage Karandera. There is some small amount of player base that have grinded that much that they have that many resources. I would not ever advise getting a second Zugoff in the current state of the game, though. Especially since we might get another Doom Troop in the future. That is an Enraged Karandera, a 3rd one. Potentially, we'll have one per kingdom at some point into the game. I feel like it's going to be ultra long-term by the time we do. But we will... It does seem like we might very slowly start getting one per kingdom. We'll probably only get like 2 to 3 per year. But maybe even less than that. Maybe only 1 per year, though I highly doubt the game will be running for 34 years. But, you know, it's... It does seem like they might do a few per year. Like 2 to 3. But it does seem like eventually we will have one for every single kingdom. But who knows. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be calling it a night. We'll be back tomorrow morning in about 13 hours from now or so. We're going to go do arena event for a little while. Let them do Fall Guys with the Sonic costume. And the last day for the racing game mode thingy. And then later we'll do a normal stream, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for even more arena. But yeah, we got a lot of arena. New Arena Valor event is tomorrow. So definitely if you have some time to make sure to go and do a little bit of grind on that. How efficient it is and how much you need to grind to really do it, or the diminishing return, we'll just have to see tomorrow and see how it pans out. And I'll be doing a bunch of drafts, hopefully winning and going from there. Anyways, guys, hope you have a wonderful week. Best of luck tomorrow for the Arena of Valor event. Hope all of you get a good grind on that and get a lot of perfect streaks. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping.